Smith 213.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the room. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the room. I'm back, guys. I got my voice retransplanted. I didn't like my other one. It was too squeaky.
Too much of a hassle.
Too much of a hassle. And
it slept in my napping spot.
So yeah, we did a bad job explaining this last episode, but that person who opened the last episode was my brother. His name is Jesse, and yeah, he's actually a really great guy. Yeah.
I have a cold, which makes this a cold open.
We already had one of those.
Mark is judging me.
I am too. I'm just having fun watching Mark judge you.
Visual gags.
As he takes a drink.
I was waiting for him to gag on his water. I guess.
Oh, it's not water in here.
Mocktail, sorry.
No. Cocktail.
The real thing.
We're
got no
strictly
alcohol.
school unapproved in here.
It has no alcohol,
Which makes it a mocktail. But
I guess.
it identifies as a cocktail, I guess. Getting back on schedule. Announcements and or updates, as it came to my attention that those two things technically aren't the same thing, but whatever. Past and present announcements, updates. You got it here. News and events with Jack.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, we had the You Singers concert. Our very own Mark is a part of that.
I won.
What would you say about it?
I think it was overall very good. I screwed up a lot in the first few pieces. Singing my own words, entering when I felt like it.
So there was the tenor part and there was the Mark part.
Yes.
But everyone likes Mark, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
So it began. I think well for the choir as a whole. I made a couple mistakes, and that made me very tense, and I sweat when I'm nervous. That's just a nervous tick. So my face was very wet. Timothy, standing next to me, said he could see like sweat dripping. So we had a short quote or rhythmic movement number for singing in the rain. It's dancing. So I and the other people walked off stage to get our umbrellas and get in position. And as soon as I stepped backstage, handkerchief out of my pocket, I'm like wiping my face off.
Yeah.
Because I was a mess. And took maybe 5 seconds backstage. I was handing out the umbrellas to the guys. After that, I think everything went great, for me personally. I think the choir did well as a whole. A couple pieces, our pianist and our director were not perfectly in sync, so an entrance or two were a little rough, but we pushed through. And I think we did well.
Yeah,
more or less.
I will say my favorite piece was probably Singing in the Rain, as was probably a lot of people's.
I imagine.
The other one that was very, the other two that were very memorable were the ones that had Michael Millen. Michael McMillan did like some anvil thing for John Henry. That one was fun.
He completely missed the
last one. And okay, it's just funny because on the program it just said like John Henry, and then under it for like soloists it was like Michael McMillan dash anvil. So it was
anvil solo.
And so he comes out with this big pole of like metal, and he's hit, and he did a good job. I'm not saying just because he missed the last note, it was very funny, but it was just like it was kind of funny.
He was holding the pipe up, and he like swung at it with the hammer and just missed it with the hammer. That final note, that perfect authentic cadence, just like right there on one, and he missed it, and he was like going for like a nice loud bang on the anvil.
He anticipated the recoil
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was fun. And then the solfege song. What's the shape note singing?
Yeah, it was called "I'm Going Home."
Mi sol la sol sol la sol.
Yeah. So Michael McMillan had us do a piece where we're supposed to have as bright and ugly of a sound as possible. Dr. Casero said, "Give Dr. Hewish hives when you sing." But it's fun because we get to actually smile when we're singing that one because it's supposed to sound nasty and yeah. So
it's just kind of funny.
It sounded really good.
There was a moment in the piece where I looked at you and I laughed, and then I looked to your right and I laughed, and then I looked at Caleb and I laughed, and I looked at Joel and I laughed because there was one person that stuck out. I don't know who it was, but there was one voice that I could hear, and I just imagined them all with that voice, and it was just funny every single time. And so just the way that like Caleb looked like he was about to sneeze, Joel looked disgusted, you looked like you were having a jolly old time.
Oh yeah.
Tim was also having a jolly old time. It was very fun. Hopefully we can get Joel and Luke on the podcast at some point. I think they were a little preoccupied tonight, but we will be able to get them on some other time. Maybe not this year though. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? We have 2 weeks left.
But yeah, that's enough about the U-Singers.
Yeah, I hate them.
But yeah, the other thing is that tonight there was a River Tree concert. River Tree Singers is a group here, and they were very good. I really enjoyed listening to them. They did Fare's Requiem, and that was very, very pretty and very peaceful. And yeah, concert choir also helped with that. So maybe you can say something. Asher is a part of the concert choir.
About the River Tree concert. It was genuinely a lot of fun. We learned a French piece for that because Fare was French. So we got to learn that French piece, and we performed it at our own concert, and it went very well. But yeah, singing with I guess people who actually know what they're doing when they're singing. The River Tree Singers, people have been singing for like 30 plus years. It's just, you kind of become more of like a follower than like a leader. Like, I know that for me in my section, J Rose is right next to me, and J Rose teaches me all the notes because he has perfect pitch. So, learning the notes that way, and then switching over to like everyone already knows the notes is like a little bit humbling, but also like, wow, that's very helpful. I can finally sing at this extra high level almost.
It's crazy how good you can be when you're surrounded by people who are better than you.
Yes, very, very.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah, that was a very good concert. A lot of really cool moments in there. Yeah. To the next choir, we have chorale, which I'm a part of, and that concert is this Saturday. It's on Saturday. Don't worry, I know my dates. If y'all can make it out, it'd be awesome. It's free, and yeah. Next, or I guess also this week, is Comedy of Errors, which is an artist series, and I'm also a part of that too. So it's going to be a great week for me. Rehearsals and performances, all the great things. Moving right along, number 5 on my to-do list for announcements is the band concert. When is it?
Symphonic Wind Band performs this Thursday, the 23rd, 7:30. Also free, great music. It's a lot of folk song settings and similar music. So yeah, come out. We're playing New England Triptych, cornerstone of band music. Some great stuff.
Along the same symphony train, we have the BJUSO, which has an amazing concert coming up. They're playing a movement from Grand Canyon Suite. Richard Kaufman is coming in, who is a Grammy Award winner, and he's worked with John Williams. He's done his own stuff. I'm not completely aware of what all of he's done. But look him up. He's a really cool dude. The other piece that they're also doing is a film score for a short film, and I'm really excited to see that played with the short film. I'm really, really excited for that. So it's going to be such a cool concert. It's going to be like 2 hours. It's going to be so long. Anyways, moving right along. Another thing that happened this week that will branch into the next kind of segment of daily live updates is which will take place instead of our Devo today. Is AACS just happened this week. I was not prepared. That was a lot of people.
Yes.
We had, just for those of you who don't know what that is, we have around 2,000
guests on campus?
2,000 high schoolers on campus.
And families. So it wasn't 2,000 high schoolers, but it was 2,000 people.
There was a lot of people.
1,500 high schoolers.
Okay.
That's insane. And yes, all of the lines for the DC were always full. The Den was never a place that you could go to catch a breather. It's just everywhere. Everywhere was crawling with.
Because they have nowhere to go,
minors.
so they're just in the places where you go.
Yeah.
So you can't go anywhere.
Yeah. And so FA was like locked down for like 3 days.
All the music majors were in the practice rooms in Johnson, and I imagine Gaston.
Yep. So yeah, that was a whole fun thing. And one thing that happens is that you get these fun stories. And we have one story that was sent in. We have no stories from you. You had a pretty boring high school.
I had a chill roommate. He wasn't in the room much.
But yeah, just like what are some things? Mark, start with your story.
So Dr. McAllister, no, excuse me.
Dr. Crockett.
Asher, cut that. So Dr. Crockett said in a sermon, chapel message. Asher, cut that.
Try it again. Take 3.
Asher, cut that. Dr. Crockett. Asher, cut that. Okay, I'm locked in now. Dr. Crockett, in a message he gave in chapel shortly before the high schoolers arrived, said, "We should take this opportunity to be kind to the high schoolers, minister to them, build good relationships, because who knows? Maybe they'll come to school here, and you'll meet, and they'll be your future spouse." So that wasn't when the high schoolers were here, but I feel like they might have heard it somehow, because I was walking to the Mac building, as one does.
As one does.
There are 2 girls up ahead of me, I don't know, 30 yards away, and I feel like I see them staring, which is a little weird. They're like AACS people. And I walk closer to the building, I feel like they're still staring at me, which is weird. I walk past one of them, so I'm still in the line of sight of one of them, but the other is like slightly past me. And then the girl that can still see me is like looking between me and the other girl, rapid fire, like, "Hey, you should talk to her." And my reaction was confusion. I was very not witty or smooth. I don't think I should have been, but that was frightening. Why was she looking at me? So yeah, that was something weird. And then later on, I was walking to the DC, and there were a bunch of high schoolers sitting on the benches to the DC, and someone was walking towards me and said, "Hi, Mark." And I'm like, "Hey," and then all the high schoolers on the bench are like, "Hey, man, hey, man, hey, man," to each other, like in mocking voices. And so I just stop in my tracks and just stare at them. And then they got very uncomfortable.
Good job. Good job.
Very well done.
Thank you. But yeah, so it's just kind of weird energy here this week.
Yes.
It's been a little silly.
But anyway, now for my story about the high schoolers. My sister sent this one to me.
Oh.
So she was walking across the Bridge of Nations, and there were these high schoolers just laying there, and she would have tripped or stepped on them had there not been a group of other high schoolers standing right next to them and been like, "Hey, yo, you're gonna trip on them." And so she was very confused by this, because who in their right mind just lays in a major walkway?
That kind of sounds like a vibe. actually.
It does,
I
but-
kind of agree.
But like, make sure that people aren't walking there.
Well, that's what the other people were for, I guess.
It's better if you do it when it's light out, I suppose.
Yes, when it's
Though
light
also
out,
just
or
laying on the
also-
bridge at like 10 o'clock. You're right.
Sounds
That is a
kinda
vibe.
nice.
But that's the end of these entertaining stories, Jack.
Life updates.
Reach it.
Life is hectic here.
Yes.
And we'll give you a lowdown and everything will be fine. And I wish I could tell you things are in the works, but we're working on that part. We are actively trying to expand Smith 213. So
Actively is a strong word.
actively is a strong word. We are more contemplatively trying to expand Smith 213. We're just coming up with ideas. We would love your input. All of our 40 listeners, we love you guys. It's so nice.
Y'all are
to
literally
have.
the best people on earth.
One of the people that I know is an avid listener to the pod. We're gonna give him a shout out. Kent, you're a real one.
Appreciate
I've seen
you.
your comments on the Spotify.
Yes, he's really chill. He's also
Yeah.
tall and blonde.
Bro is so tall.
Oh, I will share one last thing that I heard an AACS person say. It was our roommate, our high schooler, and he said Mark was working on a paper, and he said my paper didn't save, and I don't know how much you had written, but it was a fairly hefty part of it, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple pages with some research. It was inconvenient.
Oof.
So he had to rewrite that entire thing, and he told Elijah, and he was like, man, I would rather be starving in Africa, not seeing the sun, working in the coal mines, than have my paper not save.
It was just such an oddly extreme take. You know?
Like, he kept going, too. It wasn't just like, I'd rather be in Africa. It wasn't, I'd rather be a coal miner. It was, I'd rather be in Africa, starving. Like, not seeing the sun, working in the coal mines.
He just kept adding more detail.
Well, the problem with that is that that all of those, like, he was able to quickly add that detail. That happens when that's just your default.
So I guess that's a turn of phrase that he uses. High schoolers.
Frequently hears.
So yes, that was the last thing I was going to say about AACS. Okay, what our next segment is going to be is all four of us, because Adam wasn't here, so it's just going to be us four for now. AI of choice, and it's and we're going to tell it. Give me a one sentence prompt for collaborative storytelling. Asher is going to be using ChatGPT. I'm going to be using Copilot because that's on my laptop. Sam is going to be using Gemini, and
What do we type in?
we type in. Okay, everybody do it at the same time. Give me a one sentence prompt for collaborative.
That's not part of it.
How do you spell collaborative?
COLLABORATIVE.
How do you speak letters that fast? I can't do that.
Collaborative storytelling. Okay. Period.
I need to make an account. Oh, crumpets.
Enter. Asher, we're going to give you the first, and we're going to let you go on. I'm going to set a timer for this, so you have to. I will give you a 1-minute warning.
All right. I'm gonna need the mic for this. A group of strangers wakes up in a place that seems familiar to each of them for different reasons, and they must work together to uncover why they were brought there before the environment begins to change based on their choices. It was a dark and stormy night.
Change.
It was a bright and sunny afternoon.
Change.
It was a mediocrely cloudy, rainy, and drizzly. Yeah, drizzly is a good word.
Drizzly.
It was a mediocrely rainy, drizzly, like morning. Like you know those days when you just get up and you're all groggy. It's just like and it's rainy and cloudy. Well, anyway, that's beside the point. There were these random weirdos just walking outside
Change.
There were these random weirdos skipping outside on campus, and they were skipping toward the den,
Change.
and they were skipping toward FMA.
Change.
They were skipping toward Rodehaver.
Change.
They were skipping toward the fountain.
Change.
They were skipping toward the gazebo.
Change.
They were skipping toward the DC.
I'd allow it.
They were skipping toward the DC, and at the DC, they realize that they do not know each other. And they ask each other, why were you falling? Why were you skipping just how I was? They ask each other this in their own ways. And they were like, because I recognize this place, because because my mother was born here.
Change.
My father was born here.
Change.
My cousin was born here. and one of them was like, wait, who's your cousin? So they reveal their cousin's name, and I'm not good with coming up with names, so I will say Robert. My cousin's name was Robert.
Change.
My cousin's name was Richard.
Change.
My cousin's name was Bookshelf.
We'll allow it.
And suddenly, another one of the strangers stands up and is like, "You know Bookshelf? Bookshelf was like my best friend in elementary school." So, yeah, Bookshelf is pretty chill. He has a neat name. It's like Bookshelf, I guess. So, then these 5 people, yes, there were 5 of them skipping all the way to the DC.
Change.
That was already a pre-established fact.
You can't change
Can't
an
change a
already
pre-established
established
fact.
fact.
But reality's changing.
No.
Okay.
All 5 of them who were skipping toward the DC, they realize that they're all here because it's familiar to them. One's cousin was born, another was friends with that person's cousin, and it all centers around Bookshelf. The man named Bookshelf. Bookshelf microphone.
Change.
Bookshelf microphone Adams.
Change.
Bookshelf cable Adams.
I'm not getting any good results, so I'm just gonna let you keep going.
I think we need to refresh the
Browser.
program.
Bookshelf Adams was missing.
What?
He had gone. He had disappeared. And it was their job to find Bookshelf.
4 minutes.
I have 1 minute to
1
solve
minute.
this mystery.
Cook.
Bookshelf was recently found dead inside the DC, underneath the soda tower.
Change.
You know those underneath the sink?
Where is the sink in the DC?
In the kitchen.
gonna-
Where else would they keep the sinks?
Oh, that's fair.
He's found dead on that dish.
Dish return.
Yes, he was found dead on the dish return. He had gotten too excited.
Change.
He was forced into the dish return rack by his other cousin. Laundry basket. They had an altercation, and Bookshelf had been shoved into the dish return and been killed by his cousin.
What was that?
I don't know, because that was 5 minutes. Next up is...
That was something else.
Who else has one? Should I go next?
Sure.
Sure.
Yes, we're going around the circle again.
Start a scene with 2 characters who want completely different things and build the story by heightening their conflict, one unexpected beat at a time. How am
I guess
gonna
we
do
yell
that?
change. Unrequited
I don't
love.
know how I'm...
Unrequited love. There you go. 2 completely different things.
And they're in an elevator.
Unrequited love and unrequited hate.
Okay. Let's try this. So there was once upon a time, there was a man and a woman in an elevator. The man was named Clarence.
Change.
Ah, dang it. Derek.
Alright.
Okay. And the woman was named Suzanne.
Change.
Clara.
Change.
Barbara.
Change.
Betsy.
Yeah.
Derek and Betsy are in an elevator, and they both want two different things. They're dating at this point, and they are in a mall, and one of them wants to go up, and the other one wants to go down. One of them wants to go up, and the other one wants to walk out of the elevator.
Change.
No, wait.
We can keep it.
Let him cook.
So, Derek presses the button for up, and Betsy puts her foot in the middle of the elevator. And Derek says, "What are you doing? I want to go up." And Betsy's like, "No, there's a store on this aisle, on this floor. I want to go to the store.
Change.
I want to go to this this ice cream shop.
Change.
I want to go to this shoe shop.
Change.
I want to go to this Pilates studio." And she's wearing her Pilates getup. I don't know what that
Change.
looks like. She's wearing her artist series outfit. And Derek looks at her and he's like, "You're not dressed for Pilates." And she's like, "Don't worry about that." And so Derek is like, he's pushing the button harder, and the elevators start doing that like ding ding, and they're starting to close inevitably, and they're going to crush whatever's in the middle. And Derek is like, "I love you, don't go, I want you, I want to go, I hate you, get out of the elevator, stop holding me up." And Betsy's like, "No, but you have to go with me." And Derek then brings up their dog, and for some reason the dog is a part of this argument, and so Derek actually pushes her out of the elevator.
Change.
Derek actually pulls her inside the elevator so hard that she breaks through the glass on the other side and starts to tumble out. Derek activates his Spider-Man and grabs onto the ledge of the elevator and grabs her hand and starts to like do the Captain America like.
Can I just note that you said he activates his Spider-Man, not his Spider-Man powers? He has a Spider-Man with him.
Yes, he activates his Spider-Man powers and starts to like pull.
No, I
pull
want to
her.
hear about the Spider-Man that he activates.
Okay, so the Spider-Man comes out of nowhere and swings and like catches her and then brings her to the Pilates studio, and Derek is like, "Wow, now I'm sad. I don't get to go to Pilates with her." But you guys don't know why he went up. Why he wanted to go up. There's a bar on the 5th floor. Yeah.
What kind
But
of
not
bar?
there's
Pilates
a bar,
studio
but
bar?
the bar had nothing to do with why he wanted to go up there. There was actually the bar had everything to do with why he wanted to be up there. So he went up to the bar and he walked in and he sees Betsy. And Betsy's just there and he doesn't know what to do. So he activates his Spider-Man again. I don't know what's happening, guys. This ends up, so the moral of the story the moral of the story is that if you want to go up, you're just gonna have to leave somebody behind.
And always carry a Spider-Man.
Always carry
Don't forget your Spider-Man.
Oh boy. I've got 15 seconds left. What do I end it with?
More
song.
morals.
And if you want to go to Pilates, Go in your artist series outfit.
Change.
Go in a Spider-Man costume.
Yes, sir. All right, Sam. Let's see
Okay,
how
Sam.
creative you can be.
Let's see how creative you could be. I swear we're working on this segment. It will get better.
This is
gonna
not
be
good. All right. In an abandoned subway station, two strangers discover a suitcase that is ticking and leaking bright blue glitter.
Oh no.
So Jeffrey and
For the record, which AI gave you that?
this is Gemini.
Very nice, Gemini.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so Jeffrey and Jeffrey, it's spelled differently. One's with a G. They're separately exploring an abandoned subway, because who doesn't want to explore abandoned subway on their own? But they can't really see anything because they were both unprepared. They're not the brightest.
Change.
They're the most brilliant people in the world.
Change.
They just like to forget flashlights sometimes. But they both see this light, so they go towards it. They're coming from opposite directions, and they see each other, but it's like a silhouette, and both of them, they kind of live in this fantasy world in their brain where they probably think the other person's a supervillain. But there's a suitcase leaking blue glitter and ticking, so it's like a duel in the Wild West. They face off, and then they, I guess, start sprinting toward the suitcase.
Change.
They start they start shuffling slowly toward the suitcase. Jeffrey with a J activates crab mode. he shuffles sideways, squatted down with his arms like out to the sides, his hands pinching in the air. Jeffrey with a G sees what he's doing and decides to just sprint for it. And then he gets to it and he touches it, and it immediately covers him. He's covered in glitter now. It's a pretty thin film, so it's not like it, suffocates him. But he's like, whoa! I'm covered in glowing blue glitter.
Change.
He's like, whoa! I'm covered in glowing purple glitter.
Change.
Whoa! I'm covered in magical snail slime. Jeffrey with a J goes, That's not magical snail slime, is it? I've been looking for that for years.
Change.
I've been looking for that for 4 minutes. I heard about it yesterday, and then 4 minutes ago I decided, you know where I think there would be some magical snail slime? Subway. Abandoned subway on the track. Not an abandoned subway, but I fell down here. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore.
Change.
I'm very, very confident that crab mode is not working. But then the ceiling starts to crumble, and the ticking from the suitcase gets louder. So Jeffrey with a J, the crab mode man, he finds a piece of some like a crowbar-ish type, just a piece of metal on the ground or something, and like uses it to just to open the suitcase without touching it, because he doesn't want to be covered in magical snail slime. Or
Change.
He wants to be covered in magical snail slime, but he doesn't want Jeffrey with a G to know that. Jeffrey with a G is still just like spinning around slowly in wonder, just like looking at his arms like, whoa.
Change.
Also, he's 7 feet tall now.
What?
It is magical blue snail slime, apparently. And then when the suitcase opens, Jeffrey with a K jumps out.
What?
He's 2 feet tall. It's a big suitcase. He is immune to magical snail slime, and he just like picks some up and throws it. Jeffrey with a J reactivates crab mode, but like extra fast scuttle edition, and he scuttles over and uses the crowbar to just absolutely clobber Jeffrey with a K.
Change.
He misses when he swings to hit Jeffrey with a K. Breaks the suitcase. glitter sprays all over, and he gets a little bit on him, and he's like, "Oh, this is. I'm not experiencing this.
What?
Oh, that hurts. Oh, it doesn't hurt. It feels like apples." It feels like if apple were a texture. I don't know how to explain that. But it's like, and then they kind of just like, and they just like split into little dust and zoom into the air, and they get just subsumed into sparkles into the heavens to live in snail sparkle Jeffrey heaven.
Yes.
Thank you, Gemini.
Guys, I'm just as confused as y'all are.
I mean, the ending was a little,
Yeah.
a little
Okay.
cliche, but it was good.
Mark,
Sounds like a fever
what
dream.
what AI are you using?
Let's see. I am using Grok.
He's using Grok, and what does your prompt say?
I said, give me a one-sentence prompt for collaborative storytelling. It said, here's a one-sentence prompt perfect for collaborative storytelling. Quote, let's create a story together. I'll start with the first sentence, then we'll take turns adding one sentence each to build an epic adventure where a reluctant librarian discovers an ancient magical book that pulls them into a world of forgotten gods and hidden prophecies.
That's a sentence.
That is one sentence.
Okay, 3, 2,
Filled with
One.
gods and prophecies.
go.
So there was this reluctant librarian. His name was...
Change.
There wasn't a reluctant librarian. This isn't...
I wanted you to change the gender.
There's an eager librarian who was a woman.
There you go.
Her name was...
Change.
No.
There's an eager librarian who is actually a dog. Its name is Fido.
Change.
Its name is Oreo.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oreo, a librarian. He was reading, as dogs are prone to do, and the book he was reading, it started to glow with this golden shimmer, and
Change.
it started to... The pages started flying like a great wind had blown through the library, and he... What is his? Oreo? Is that his name?
Yeah,
Oreo.
his name, yeah.
And Oreo started to feel faint. He actually passed out. And when he woke up, he wasn't in the library anymore. He's in a green meadow.
Change.
He was in a brown meadow.
Change.
He was in the swamp.
Change.
He was on the beach.
Yep.
He was Miami. He was in Miami. A forsaken place of great turmoil. So he spied a great wretched beast in the distance. It had wings. It was about 8 inches tall.
Change. Yeah.
It was about 8 feet tall.
Change.
It was about 80 feet tall.
There we go.
It had a yellow beak and a terrible cry.
Change.
It had a oddly pleasant cry. What he could only assume was something he had only read about before, a seagull.
He's never seen a seagull before?
No, he doesn't live on the beach. He lives in the library.
He's never seen an 80-foot seagull before.
Exactly. So the seagull was hungry.
Change.
The seagull was feeling malicious,
As seagulls do.
as seagulls are prone to do.
Stop it, please.
Seagulls poked its knees. Yes, the seagull poked
Could he
Oreo's
reach its knees?
Oh yes. And with one peck, Oreo's knees were shattered. So things aren't looking good for our protagonist.
Change.
Things are shaping up, actually, because as it turns out, large seagulls their internal structural integrity is lacking. So when the seagull bent down to peck a dog, it collapsed. The seagull fell down, legs shattered.
Change.
The seagull collapsed without falling down. its neck kind of, you know in Tom and Jerry cartoons when Tom like his head goes like down, his
Like
neck.
into his body.
Yeah, that happened, I guess. So anyways, seagull is not a concern anymore.
Change.
Seagull is still a very big concern because it might fall over. And if it falls on Oreo, then it's over.
Change.
Oh, come on, bro.
If it falls over, then
The prophecy will be fulfilled.
yes, the prophecy. You see, because there's this prophecy about Miami when the 80-foot seagull falls over. You know, this is a stretch, guys.
Well, make it not a stretch. You have 40 seconds.
So anyway, the book reappears in the sand a few feet away from Oreo, but he can't reach it because his knees are demolished. So he's struggling to crawl over. The seagull is stumbling around, collapsed, but not fallen.
What, like a balloon? Like one of those like Macy's Day balloons that just like kind of folds in on itself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. I guess. And then the book glows again, and he's back in the library with shattered knees. He's in an alleyway somewhere with broken knees. Great, I love a happy ending.
If you enjoyed that, awesome. If you didn't,
Skip.
I'm sorry.
If you didn't like that,
We might cut that one.
no.
It's too funny. It's too funny to cut. It's hilarious.
Yours was better than mine. What's our other thing we have?
Other thing is, Mark has gathered some things
Devil's
for us.
advocate.
So, Mark, how's this gonna work?
All right, so I'm gonna give you a prompt. Each of you, I'm gonna like ask you why your specific item is the best in this situation.
Okay.
It'll sort of make sense as we get into it. So I'm gonna give you something, and you're gonna give me 2 reasons why it's the best for this situation. All right. First up, s'more filling. Asher, tell me why a marshmallow is the best s'more filling.
Well, the reason why a marshmallow is the best s'more filling is because it's sweet and it's sticky.
As compared to other things you might put in
As
s'more.
compared to well,
like
what else?
chocolate or
Oh.
other things.
Chocolate or like a Reese's peanut butter
Pop
cup.
Rocks if you're feeling fancy.
Of course, but
Well, why a marshmallow is
Meat.
as the best?
because you want that stickiness.
Ah.
You want the 2 pieces of whatchamacallit, not cardboard, graham cracker.
Cardboard.
They look like
2 pieces
cardboard,
of
okay?
cardboard and a marshmallow.
Oh yeah.
Well, you want those 2 pieces of graham cracker to stick together and feel like a sandwich. You want them to not slip between your fingers. You want the stickiness of the marshmallow to hold everything together. So if you have the marshmallow, you can add other fillings along with that. You can add the chocolate, you can add the Reese's, you can add the Pop Rocks, you can add liquids if you feel like it. Like, who knows? You have a sticky marshmallow, primarily the stickiness. And then
Okay.
the sweetness also adds to the
Okay.
overall pleasure of s'mores.
Okay. So it's sticky, it holds things together, it's sweet and pleasant. Okay. Very nice. Sam,
Yes.
Hershey's. Why is that the premier filling for
Hershey's. Well, it's chocolate first of all, and chocolate comes from a plant, and anything that comes from a plant is a salad. Salads are healthy, and healthy things, like food with protein is healthy. So healthy foods have protein, So, chocolate is a protein shake salad. Therefore,
Okay.
it is the best topping for a s'more.
That's an excellent point, Sam. Okay. Strong argument. Adam. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Why is this the best?
Consider the fabrics of reality. Choices are hard. But when you're given something as quaint as a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, it provides the chance to evade such a hard choice. You don't have to choose between peanut butter and chocolate. You don't have to choose between a PB&J and a chocolate bar. You don't have to choose between something healthy and something unhealthy. Reese's. It is everything encapsulated in food in a single perfect disc of joy.
Question. What does this have to do with s'mores?
Because why wouldn't you put it in a s'more if it's such a wonderful, perfect thing? Why wouldn't you put it on everything? S'mores, just most of all. I mean, s'mores are the encapsulation of family around a fire. Your friends, your family, everyone you care about, you eat s'mores with them. That's what you do. And you put Reese's in your s'mores because that is what is best. So it is good, it is best, it is family.
I guess, bro. Thank you, Adam. Jack.
What else is there?
Brick.
Well, have you heard about why you shouldn't eat a brick? Or no?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Sorry. The question is why what's red and you shouldn't eat or ingest. And the answer is a brick. I don't believe in that. I think bricks are a wonderful thing to put. Are we just talking about bricks in general?
Bricks on s'mores.
On If you want to avenge your family, you aren't gonna do it with a s'more. If I was given the choice between what would help you better survive on an island, would I say marshmallow? Would I say chocolate bar? Would I say Reese's? I wouldn't. I would say a brick. Because bricks, they're dense. They're cooked. They're baked. They are crunchy. They are they're deadly if need be. But also if you try hard enough, man, the saltiness. And yeah, I mean just bricks are undeniably, if you hit your head enough times with them, they're undeniably the best thing in the world.
Well said.
Thank you.
What would make the best...
Are we just...
Oh, I didn't
okay.
pick a winner. Winner, Sam. That's just such a convincing argument. I love that. Chocolate protein shake.
Salad. Okay.
Well articulated.
So Sam wins,
Or let's go.
I guess.
I should be a health sciences major instead.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
And Mark, are you putting these answers into your computer?
I'm recording this, yes.
Okay.
For posterity's sake.
Fair.
I'm gathering... This is
It's
a
already
survey,
being
actually.
recorded.
No. I need this for personal use.
Oh, okay. What
Okay.
personal use may I ask?
Don't worry about it.
Academic
Okay.
research.
Exactly.
I feel
Now,
like this is gonna come back later.
what makes the best board for sledding? Sam, we'll start with you. This is a makeshift board. A laundry basket.
Laundry basket? Well, what?
Metal. I'm sorry, why did I do that? Continue.
The vocal stimming is real.
Well, you see, on a normal sled, there's like no sides. You fall off all the time, especially if you're a child. And if you're sledding, you're probably a child, or having a lot of fun. I don't sled often, but I guess it's fun. I sledded more as a child. Anyway, when you're a child, you can fall off of things. But the sides help keep you there, but they're not enclosed. There's like holes in them usually. So you can like see what's going on, and sometimes the snow will get in there, and it makes you like feel like you're still in the snow because you like being in the snow. So you've got that like, it's safe, but it's not closed off. And then, I don't know how to follow that up actually. You can, you just have an easy way to transport all your snowballs when you have a giant snowball fight.
Ooh.
That's like an added bonus for the after party, but yeah, that's basically the reason you should sled in a laundry basket.
Marvelous. Adam, flattened cardboard box.
So most things, you know, when you don't have an actual sled, most things you could get on to go down some snow are set objects, and you pretty much just have to get it and go. The thing with cardboard, I mean, cardboard is cardboard. If any of you have watched Curious George, you know that you can make anything out of cardboard and Scotch tape. So, when you're making your sled, you have unlimited freedom. You can make it personalized. And not just that, but cardboard is very effective on snow. I don't know why, but it just whoosh, there's like zero friction when you use cardboard. It's the natural element for sledding. So you can add adjuncts. You can go faster. I like cardboard because it tastes good. I'm running out of ideas.
I guess, bro. Okay, tastes good.
Listen, guys, I'm from Florida. I don't
Tastes
even know
good.
what snow is. All right, give me a
Oh, that's right. This wasn't a good prompt for you. Asher,
Yes.
you're from Colorado.
Yes.
A surfboard.
Those what?
That has nothing to do with Colorado.
But the snow has stuff to do with Colorado. The snow is something to do with Colorado. Let's see here. The reasons why a snowboard or why a surfboard would make good sledding is that it functions as a snowboard. You retitle surfboard as snowboard. It has an aerodynamic shape which lends itself perfectly to gliding smoothly down a hill. It has those fins which keep the sled, the surfboard, the snowboard, if you will, straight, directly pointed where exactly you want it to be pointed. And then also, surfboards are waxed on the top. That way you can have good grip while surfing. This will provide good grip while sledding as well. Good grip for your hands and your feet while you're sledding, surfing down those white waves of powdery coldness. Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
Thank you. Jack. Brick.
Well, as you observed last time, bricks are great for hurling at people. Who cares about going down the hill? You could camp out at the bottom and just watch people tumble as you chuck a brick at them.
Well, that got dark.
So, in the context of sledding, there's a culture here. There's a culture of
Target practice.
That's one way to say it. There's a culture of learning and falling off of the sled, and sometimes it's just good to watch the chaos unfurl.
Bro, it's turning into me.
You're that one guy.
Also, if you try hard enough, you could make the brick go down the hill.
You have to try really hard, I think.
The fun is in the challenge of getting it to go down the hill.
Yes, and sometimes it comes with some bonus points. Sometimes some knees, some toddlers,
Some ankles.
some ankles. Sometimes I got a nose one time actually.
Wait,
It's a pastime
Personal
of mine.
are you
experience.
speaking of the...
Winner, Adam, for eating cardboard.
My dietary habits have saved me.
This is behavior we should encourage.
All right, guys, that is the end of the episode. We are a little bit bamboozled with how that episode went. We're working on it. We're getting better. We have, in theory, we have a grand finale, technically, in the works. I don't know how grand or final it's going to be, but it's going to be there. And that'll be the last episode of the year until, I guess, later this year. Which
Next
will
semester.
be probably next semester. So we are nearing the end of season 1. We're still learning how to do this.
Thank you for listening this far.
Yeah,
You're the best. We need you. Tell us what to do better,
yeah.
because we want to do better for you.
As of now, we're kind of struggling. So anyway, but we usually have at least something to talk about. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. But yeah, there are a lot of things that we're hoping to do with the podcast, but we'll get there when we get there. Mark.
A haiku. A fine specimen. Starchy, dark earth monolith. Joyous pomme de terre. Thank you.
Smith 213.